State senators tonight taking their first steps in the investigation of Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis.
The newly formed Senate committee met for the first time today and focused on allegations of personal and financial issues. Atlanta News First Doug Reardon reports tonight from the state capitol.
This is not any type of political witch hunt. This is a quest for the truth.
Committee Chairman and Athens Republican Senator Bill Cowsert assuring during the panel's first meeting Friday that their investigation will be fair and bipartisan,
With no intention whatsoever of interfering with the criminal justice system.
What the panel will do is investigate the now admitted relationship D.A. Fani Willis shared with attorney Nathan Wade, the top prosecutor on the historic election indictment against former President Donald Trump and his allies. They'll also look into allegations of misuse state and federal funds brought forth by whistleblowers in Willis's own office who volunteered their closed-door testimony.
You lose the confidence of the public in the fairness of our criminal justice system if they think prosecutors are engaging in prosecution so that their lovers can get rich.
Made up of 6 Republicans and 3 Democratic state senators, the panel will also likely subpoena Willis's testimony as well.
I don't think she would participate in answering questions that seem like it is a witch hunt. Some of it is very personal. I just don't think she would participate in it.
When the investigation ends, likely well past the close of this legislative session, they'll produce a report on their findings and may suggest additions or changes to state law.
Maybe there need to be some rules about relationships between special prosecutors and the person hiring them and approving their bills. Our job's not to go after any person, but it's to make sure this doesn't happen again. Let's get Georgia laws amended or implemented that can restore faith and confidence in our judicial system.
There's a lot to unpack with this story. For a quick link with everything you need to know about the accusations against Fani Willis, you can text Fulton to this number on your screen, 470-777-WANF.